Hello, this is Crystal, and this is part 4 of the Paper Pack Challenge, Wise Men Still Seek Him. I'm going to be using this sheet of paper that has the banners on it to make 2 cards from 2 of the strips. Now, I've already done this with the other sheet of paper that was just like this. And this technique is called the Bargello technique. This is where you cut strips of paper and then you lay them back down and you stagger them. So this is the sheet of paper, and I'm going to be using the scene there and also the words that say, "Joy to the world, the Lord has come." So here I'm just cutting the pieces of paper apart. And those other banners, they'll be used for something else, probably scrapbooking, or maybe I'll use the other side. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this in half to make 2 cards. So I'll be cutting it at 6 inches. And then I will take and I will cut these at 3/4. But I made a mistake on this first one. Instead of cutting 3/4, I realized I cut it at 1 inch. But it doesn't matter. Instead of having 8 pieces, I only had 6 pieces, but it'll still work. That's where I realized that what I had done. But it'll still work. So for this one, I went ahead and I cut it at 3/4 to give it the 8 strips to make the card. Now I'm taking a piece of gold poster board and I'm cutting it down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and I'll make 2 of them, one for each card, because this will be a 5 by 7 card. And now I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to find the center of the cardstock, and I'm going to mark it with a little line on both ends. And this will be my starting point to place my first piece, because you'll work from the center out and you want to make sure that you can fit it all on the piece of cardstock you have. So now that I have my lines drawn, I'll lay out the pieces back how they came out. And I like to start with the one that has a star on it in case I want to put something on it. And I'll start that one off by putting foam tape on it. And now I'll just kind of line up the line that I made with the line of my strip of paper. And as you see my one next to it, I put glue dots on it. So it's every other one is with glue dots and one is with foam tape to give it more dimensional look. And you want to make sure you stagger your pieces and you want to lay them side by side. And you want to make sure that you don't slide it underneath the other one, which is very easy to do, especially the ones with the glue dots on it. This technique is mostly found in quilt making, where they would cut strips of fabric and then sew them back together staggered to make different quilts. I know I made one of American flag and it made the flag look like it was flying. So now I'm taking a piece of cardstock and I'm cutting it down to 10 by 7, and then I will score it at 5 to make my 5 by 7 card base. And then with that, I will be popping it up on foam tape and adding it to our base to finish our card off. And as you can see, it's a very bright colored. Now I will take the sticker paper, and I was finding a couple stickers and I put them on cardstock and I fussy cut them out, put them on foam tape and added it to the front of the card just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. And then I went back and decided I wanted to put another sticker on, and I decided to use the ones that say Messiah. So I cut them out the same way and stuck them on the cardstock with foam tape. And there I have my 4 cards done. As you can see, they're both a little different. So if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Bye for now. Happy crafting.